Hello and welcome to the Low Budget Review Show. I'm your host, Eric Smith. The products I review are not low budget, just my production values. And today I'm here to talk about another great book, which is Dead Clown Barbecue by Jeff Strand. Gotta love that title. It's got two of my favorite things, dead clowns and barbecue. Dead clowns. This is by Dark Regions Press, and it is a short story collection of mainly comedic horror stories. Jeff Strand is just a master of comedic horror. Um, excuse me. He has a few uh, stories that aren't comedic, but mainly he's just a funny guy. So this collection, Dead Clown Barbecue, has 29 stories, 7 which are original to this collection. So a lot of them I'd read previously, being a fan of Jeff Strand, but there were actually a few more than the 7 original pieces that I hadn't read. Um, and just to give you a taste of some of the titles here, you have stories like The Apocalypse Ain't So Bad, The Bell from Hell, Stop Stabbing Me. That's just a good thing to tell people. Let's see. The Carver, Push the Button, Drain Damage, Grandma's Corpse, Fang Boy and the Troll, Specimen 313, that's a nice one. Chomp, A Cautionary Tale, The Severed Nose, and my personal favorite title from the collection, Mr. Twitcher's Miracle Baby Chopping Machine. How could you not love a title like that? So I said, just a collection of mostly comedic stories. There are a few that are quite a bit more serious, but in no way bad stories. They're just as good as the funny ones. Just kind of breaks up the comedy, adds a little tension. Strand has a nice, clean, crisp writing style. It's fast and sharp, like a bunny rabbit covered in razor blades. Um, and although this collection does not have my absolute favorite Strand short story, that's in his earlier collection, Gleefully Macabre Tales, this does have some fantastic stories. I love The Bell from Hell, um, about a bell that if you ring it 666 times may or may not bring Satan around. Eight-Legged Vengeance is a nice comedy of errors. A lot of his stories seem to be sort of a comedy of errors or misunderstandings. The Severed Nose, which was originally published as a novella by itself, is probably the longest piece in here, and definitely a comedy of misunderstandings, I suppose. Just a really fun story. Let's see, Specimen 313, Killer Plants, how can you go wrong? Where's the one? Oh, The Big Bite. It's about a 50-foot vampire. It's good stuff. Push the Button. Nice little twist on the Richard Matheson story, The Button. Or Button? Crap. I can't remember exactly. I think Button is what it was called. It was made into the movie The Box, I believe was the name of it. But basically, a stranger shows up at someone's house one day and puts a button in front of them and says, if you push this button, you'll get $1 million, but somebody you don't know will die. And of course, the dilemma is, do you push the button, get that $1 million, but then you're responsible for someone's death, even if it is someone you don't know? Oh, just great stories. Really quick to read. I got through with this in a couple of days. Damn day job getting in the way of my reading. But highly recommend, well, anything by Jeff Strand, but this is a nice place to start. I got this from Amazon, so it's available. You can also order it from Dark Region's website. Dead Clowns and Barbecue. Even the introduction, where Jeff Strand explains how he came up with the title, is absolutely hilarious. And frankly, I don't think it really happened, but I don't know. I don't know the man. It could have happened. Excuse me. I'm looking right over there at my bookshelf and all my Jeff Strand books. Um, there are a few I do not have yet of his work, which I have to pick up because he's just a fantastic, fantastic author. Um, this is one of those times I kind of wish I had a million subscribers just so people would learn about Jeff Strand and start reading his work. The man should be a household name. Of course, I could probably say that about any of the authors I review. Since I'm just talking about stuff that I like, um, I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to read my favorite line from the book here. If I could find the right story. That is not... Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm going to read my favorite line. That is fantastic stuff. You should really read this, and then you'd know what I was laughing at. But not sure what else to say. Just oh, I was going to mention Fang Boy and the Troll. Fang Boy was a novel that Jeff Strand wrote, had published a few years ago. Really, really great story about well, a boy with fangs. He's just got a mouth full of razor sharp teeth. Reminded me a little bit of something Tim Burton might do, just in the crazy misadventures of Fang Boy. Sort of a coming age story, I suppose, perhaps. But Fang Boy and the Troll is just a little short story that takes place in the Fang Boy, within the Fang Boy novel. It's like an untold story, something that happened on his wanderings that was just left out, a single air quote there, left out of the Fang Boy novel. Again, I keep just looking over at the bookshelf I see Fang Boy sitting there right next to Wolf Hunt, which is an absolutely fantastic werewolf novel. Very light, hilarious, but bloody and violent. All right, I gotta stop looking over there. Just getting mesmerized by the covers, or at least the spines, reading all the titles. Anyway, not sure what else to say. Check out Jeff Strand. Gleefully Macabre is his webpage. Go to Amazon, look up Jeff Strand, buy some of his books, read them. I may talk about a collaboration he had with 3 other authors. Not going to say what it is right now because I want to save it, but it's an absolutely fantastic book. Not sure what I'm going to talk about next. I've had some trouble deciding what to read. Sometimes that happens. I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for, and I just have way too many choices. I think I have over 100 books that I have not gotten to yet, haven't read. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do something old. Maybe I'll do something different. Maybe a game or a movie. I have some DVDs in mind that I want to talk about. Just help promote things, because all these cool things should be seen by everyone, or read by everyone in the case of Wonderful books like Dead Clown Barbecue. Oh, and in honor of the name of this book, I'm going to share one of my favorite jokes with you. Here we go. Big performance. How do you stop a clown from smiling? I don't know. How do you stop a clown from smiling? Hit him in the face with an axe. Hey, that'll do it. All right. Once again, Dead Clown Barbecue, Jeff Strand, Dark Regions Press. Keep reading, and I'll see you next time.